What's going on, everybody? Hope y'all having an amazing Sunday. Christmas is right around the corner. So my name is Suzette, the Mommypreneur, and I recently invited you guys to ask questions about your business on my Instagram. And so in today's live, I'm gonna answer a few of those questions that you guys put into that box, and I'm also answer some frequently asked questions about business automation. Okay. So without further ado, let's hop right in. Hop right in. Let me make sure I am kicking on all cylinders, making sure I'm live and everything. Let's make sure. All right, all right, all right. Okay. Hop right in. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so a question that I received was, what is business automation and why is it important for my business? Welcome in, welcome, welcome, welcome. So, business automation. So, automation itself is just a series of events or um, um, a series of steps, if you will, that are systemized and happens automatically. Okay, I know that may sound a little. Let me, it may sound a little tricky, but it's basically a series of events that happens automatically that produces an outcome, right? And why is it important? It's important because in today's market, in today's economy, when it comes to businesses, like a majority of business owners, when they start out running a business by themselves, right? They don't have a whole lot of people that they're hiring or that are working for them. And so it's important to have automations in your business because it alleviates the time that you would spend in your business doing all these different tasks, right? Answering emails, replying to messages on social media. And so automations, if you utilize the right tool for your business when it comes to automation, it'll alleviate all that time and it'll automatically answer and respond to people accordingly, right? So that's why it's important to have that's why it's important to have automations in your business. Okay. Another question is, do I need technical skills to set up automation in my business? And no, you do not. No, you do not. You do not have to have technical skills. What I would recommend that you do have is to have an understanding. Well, let me take a step back, right? If you can post on Facebook, if you can post on Instagram, if you can post on TikTok, you have the skill set to set up automations for your business. It's really as simple as that, right? You don't have to be a guru. You don't have to be a tech person or tech savvy, if you will, right? You don't have to have be all any of those things. If you know how to simply post, how to go log into a platform, upload, whatever, whether it's an image, whether it's a video, put in a caption for that and hit a button to send, you can set up automations for your business. It's literally the same thing. Okay. It's just all about finding the right tool for your business and a user friendly kind of tool that'll help you set that up so it's not super technical and a whole lot of elaborate stuff that you got to do to make that happen. Okay. Another question that I have is, can automation um grow with my business as it scales? And absolutely, absolutely. So automations actually help. So let me take a step back. So back when I was into credit repair and business funding, and I still am in my own way, but I just don't really advertise it like that. But back when I was into that space, um I had a few posts that went viral, right? I mean, they, went to, like, I think it was like 50 years, 60,000 people watched it. And unfortunately, I didn't have automations in place for my business at that time. So a lot of those leads just kind of fell through the cracks, right? So a lot of people were reaching out to me, reaching out to me, reaching out to me. And before I even realized that the post had went viral, a lot of those people, I mean, they fell through the cracks essentially. And so if I would have had automations in place at that time, I literally would have been able to connect with each and every single person that reached out to me. Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. And I wouldn't have had a situation where I was reaching out to people weeks and weeks after they had reached out to me initially. So it's really, so yes, automations can be a lifeline when it comes to scaling your business, because especially if you're operating your business as a one person team, right? If it's just you operating your business, you don't have like a whole team behind you, or partners or anything like that. When it comes time to scale your business, and this depends on what kind of business you have, right? Whether you have a service based business or a product based business, but you do absolutely need automations in order to scale your business. Okay. So yes, automations can grow with your business as you scale it, and automations are imperative to scaling your business. Okay. Let's see. Okay, and this another question is, what level of control can I retain or will I retain over automated processes? And that's a really great question. The level of control that you retain is 100% control, because the automations that are in place, you put them in place for your business, or if you hire another company to do it for you. So the level of control that you have is 100%. Like, you still are in control of everything that's happening. You essentially are putting in the information so that when those processes are automated, it essentially produces whatever you tell it to produce, right? It responds in whatever way you tell it to respond, whether it's you have automations that are answering questions, or you have automations that are in place that are booking appointments for your clients. Whatever the case may be, anything that you tell it to do, it'll do. It's just like a computer, right? It's just like a computer, so you're in complete control of it. Another question is, I'm not good at email marketing. What would you recommend for someone who's not good at email marketing? So, email marketing is definitely a great way to nurture your audience. I personally, I'm starting to move away from email marketing and into text message marketing, because I'm seeing a lot of emails that I send out. I send out thousands of emails, and a lot of emails, like I'm at a good maybe like 30% open rate of the emails. And the reason being is because, most people, when they go to their emails, they have all these different emails, right? Like hundreds, and some people even have thousands of emails. I know I do. Right? Like I don't get to every single email, and that's another reason why I thought, okay, let me start going into text message campaigns, because when you send a text message to somebody's phone, welcome, welcome, welcome. When you send a text message to somebody's phone, they automatically get it, right? They get the notification. They're right there. But emails, if your potential customer or potential client does not have their email set up on their phone, and most people don't, they wouldn't even know. And not only set up welcome, 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 I have a Q&A going on right now. So if you have any questions about business or automations, throw it in the chat and I'll be answering those questions. I submitted yesterday, or it was yesterday or day before yesterday. I had a post on my Instagram story asking people if they had any questions about business or automations. So I'm answering those questions now for those who are just joining in. So if you have questions, go ahead and throw it in the chat box. But as far as email marketing campaigns, I'm really moving towards text message marketing instead of emails, because it has such a low rate as far as people opening up their emails. But it's really about having the right tool, right? Because email marketing, text message marketing is essentially knowing how to speak to people and knowing what words to convey and what pictures that you're painting for people, right? So it's all about having the right tools that'll help you out in that. So I would honestly recommend moving into text message marketing instead of email marketing, just because of the low rate as far as how many people opening up the emails. And regardless if people open up their emails or not, you're still paying for it, right? So that's what I would recommend there. Let's see, what other questions. Can automation help me generate leads and nurture prospects? Absolutely, absolutely. Automation, so to kind of give you like an overview, right? A form of automations would be, if someone, like, okay, I'm sure you guys have probably seen on Instagram, on Facebook, people say, and I say this a lot, hey, comment the word this or comment that. And having automations, and having that source of automation in place it definitely it helps your business generate leads, right? And it's really simple. It's really simple. You set up the automation one time and it runs like a computer, right? So it definitely can help you generate leads, and not only generate leads from your social media content, but also from your ad campaigns, right? So if you're running Facebook ads, if you're running Instagram ads, having automations in place can definitely help you, help you generate leads and nurture those leads on the back end, right? So you can have an automation, just like I said a minute ago, where someone comments a specific word or a number or whatever on your post, or sends you a DM with a word, and you can have automations in place that'll automatically reply to that message or that comment, and you can send them whatever information you want to send them, whether it's a link, whether it's a website, whether it's you capture their name and their phone number and their email address, whatever it is, you can capture that information, and then on the back end you can start sending them information every day, whether it's through text message or emails. Okay, and that's how you nurture your prospects. So absolutely, automations are imperative to when it comes to generating leads and nurturing prospects. Think about it like this. If and this goes back to what I was saying earlier about when I had a post go viral, right? So I had a post go viral, and I it would have taken, if I would have literally sat there and waited for all these people to reach out, or waited, or if I wait until someone comments on a post or whatever, it would take it would take too much time to do that. Right? It takes up too much time. I got a kid. Most people who follow me have kids, right? Mommypreneurs. Shout out to the mommypreneurs. So you don't want to spend all day on your phone. Oh, excuse me, on your phone or on your computer. And so automations will definitely take away that time that you would ordinarily spend generating those leads and nurturing people, right? Reaching out to people every day, following up with people who have reached out to you. And so automations is definitely a go-to when it comes to that. Okay. And I think that's pretty much it when it comes to the questions. I don't see any questions on the chat box, but I want something else that I want you guys to think about when it comes to business automations, right? Um, if you think now, if you if you look around in nature, right? If you look in nature, you think about grass, you think about trees, you think about just nature stuff, the ocean, right? Think about this. God Himself has automations. You might be thinking, well, what are you talking about, Suzette? How do God has automations? Think about it like this. Has it ever been a day that you have witnessed the sun not coming up? Like, has it ever been a day where the sun just decided, nah, I'm not gonna come up today. Y'all just stay in the darkness. No, right? Has it ever been a time where, where I don't know, maybe a month or two, people are planting seeds and, harvesting or germinating, trying to germinate crops, and the ground just decided, oh no, we're not going to produce any crop for the next 4 months. No, right? Like, and that's all of those things are forms of automation, right? In the beginning, right? In the first chapter of Genesis, God showed us how He initiates His automations, which is by His word, by Him saying, hey, let this bring forth that, let this happen, or let that happen. So through His word, He initiated His automation, which is nature, which is creating human beings like me and you. And it's so interesting to me when I think about something like that. Like, so if God has automations for nature, right? And also think about this. Has the ocean ever emptied itself? Like, has the ocean, the water just went everywhere and there was no ocean? No, right? That's a form of automation. So automations are all in nature. All in nature. When you think about a tree, right? A seed goes into the ground. It goes into the ground, then that seed breaks free. It turns into roots. Those roots go down into the ground, and then the bark of the tree or the stem of the tree pops up out the ground, and it grows in both directions. That is considered an automation. So automations are if you are running your business by yourself, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are running your business, I'm just conducting some Q&A for people who had questions about their businesses and questions about automation. So if you have any questions, feel free to throw it in the chat box and I'll be happy to answer it. I was just talking about how God Himself has automations. And if you are a business owner, especially if you're running your business by yourself, you absolutely need automations. It is without question that you need it. It's not a situation of if and when, it's a question of you absolutely need automations for your business. Now, a few examples of how you can automate your business is, let's say, for example, certain businesses, I do have to say that not all businesses can automate every single thing in their business, right? Service-based businesses. If you have a landscaping business, obviously you can't automate cutting the grass, right? We haven't gotten there yet, but we will. But you can automate literally everything up until that point. You can automate the when someone wants to schedule an appointment and have you come and cut their grass, you can automate that. If you have a nail shop, right? You can automate, all the way up until the point where they come and they sit in your chair and you're doing their nails. The best business for automation are digital product businesses. With those kinds of businesses, you can literally automate every single thing from the moment that a customer enter into your sales pipeline to the point where they actually get the digital product. Digital product businesses are perfect for automating every single thing, right? And so, another way you can automate your business is through keywords, through text message campaigns, on mommypreneur.ai, which is the platform I would recommend you use in automating your business. We have something called Conversation AI, where you can essentially hold basically a full conversation with a potential customer through text message, and you can train your AI employee, right? You can train them on the information that your business has, right? So if someone has questions, if they want to know information, they can get literally all that, and you don't have to do anything. You set it up one time. You tell the AI employee, the information, what to say, how to say it, and you set it and you forget it. So once people call your phone, right? If they call you and they have questions, you'll have an AI representative that'll automatically answer the phone, automatically answer questions, right? You'll not only that, but if you have text messages, they'll automatically go in and answer those text messages. If you have, Instagram, Facebook, automatically you can set it up to where you have a conversation AI within your messages in your DMs. So, this is we're in a really special time right now where if you are a small business owner and you are operating your business just within your own self, like you're your only employee, the AI and automations have leveled the playing field for you to compete with Fortune 500 companies. Like literally, go on YouTube and search AI employee or search AI agents and see how much information is out there for you to take advantage of right now, right? Go, do some research, start poking your head out and start looking around. But I definitely recommend, if you have a business, you need automations. You cannot afford, you are leaving thousands of dollars on the table in your business if you do not have automation set up. If you're going to miss out on people reaching out to you looking for your service or your product. You're going to miss out on essentially making money in your business, right? Most people, when they come across you the first time, they may or may not necessarily purchase your product or your service right away. And so it's important to have things in place so that you can continuously provide value to them, so they'll know, hey, this person know what they're talking about. Hey, this person can help me in whatever problem that I have in my business. And so ultimately, like I said, automations will definitely not only help you in your business, but when it's come time to scale your business, automations are imperative to having that ability to scale your business. So yeah, so if you have any other questions, you guys have any questions, again, throw it in the chat box. That's it for all the questions that I got on Instagram. If you do have any questions after this live is over, feel free to shoot me a DM or shoot me a message on Facebook or Instagram, and I'll be happy to answer those questions. Check out mommypreneur.ai. I'm telling you, this platform. Now, listen, you have the choice to choose whatever you want to do. whatever tool you want to use, by all means, choose the tool that's best for you and your business, right? Choose the tool that's best for you and your business. A tool that I use is mommypreneur.ai. And this tool, again, you can set up your automations, you can set up your sales funnels, you can set up your websites, your blogs, your membership sites, you can set up your courses. I mean, the possibilities are endless, and we are rolling out AI employee as we speak. So by the beginning of the year, we should be fully you'll have full access to not only have your business and run your business all in one place. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But you'll have the ability to have an AI employee for your business. So it's like having a full-time 24/7 personal assistant in your business. Okay. And so that's pretty much it, you guys. I just want to have a Q&A today, answer some of those questions that you may have had. And if you have any other questions regarding business, regarding automations, automating your business, feel free to shoot me a message or a comment down below. I'll be leaving this live up. So yeah, and I hope you guys have a great Sunday and a great rest of your day. Peace in the Middle East, my peeps.